Bueno, en seco es otra cosa y ahorita... Welcome guys to the pre-season test race in Vietnam. So let's gonna start. It was an incredible start and you will see we start good. Not problem. Santiago Melano going to the inside. I don't know if there exists a touch, but you can see a 3 wide I was, and meanwhile in front of me was like a 3 wide, you know. That's incredible start. Somebody goes in the outside of the track. Santiago hit with the aircraft, but well, Santiago spun. That's sad. And well, we were from P12 to P9, and let's keep going. Babatunde was going there. I was going to attack him, but I aborted. I don't really think to to attack there because I think that will be finished bad. So I will be safe. I will be carefully, and let's get it in this long straight here in Vietnam. Go with ERS with full mix of the fuel, and let's go. Easy overtake. Babatunde was carefully there too, I think. And later this Williams guy fighting Camila and aircraft. Pile of garbage, I don't know what happened with him, but he get back, no problem. I overtake a camel outside of the turn, so it was a good overtake that I did. I don't know how, but I did it. And later here nothing happened here, being honest. Karen Smith retired of the race. I'm not sure what happened with him. Maybe he just crashed into the wall, or he crashed with someone, and well, was unfortunate for him, but we are here and finished the first lap with Savage leading, you know. He did an incredible start. You will see in the map, and we're here P7 and trying to stay behind of pile of garbage. I will keep going with the video, so enjoy it and let's get it, guys. See you. Dale, Pyle, ¿en serio ya gastaste todo el RS?
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay, clear.
Sorry, Pyle, sorry.
Pero ¿cómo que sorry?
Claro, me pasé de frenada.
Nada, pues ya que le dices, tira para adelante.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
No sé qué hacer.
Duro.
No. Voy con medios, que voy a parar por duros.
Parada gratis.
Sí, bro, pero para mí a mí no me conviene estar con duros al inicio de las vueltas. Ah, bueno. Estuviera en simulación me hubiera roto ese cosito, ese flap.
Ojalá. El Cleancito ya está, o está durmiendo o está en el LOL.
En alguna de las dos ya.
O comiendo.
También puede ser.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Vamos, ponete, eso, gracias. No lo pierdas, Pyle. Qué arranque que tuve, weón. Señor arranque. Ah, me entristece porque quiero correr, weón.
Tire condition is still looking good.
So guys, I retired for the race and for the reason to because nobody is recording the race and nobody is commentating. Just Secret and Alex is watching if we are racing clean or fair. How you understand it? No problem. Oh man. But I will try to. So, what happened in this? So, Al is going to the pits. Savage Savage made his stop, and Batabundi is having a 5-second time penalty for a speed limit. That's sad, you know. But was a good race. The first 7 laps that I raced was a good race. Was an insane start. I don't know what happened with Merlano and with a Mercedes guy in the right side, but was strange. This safety car will be cool and pretty cool for the Al people because all were far off Al, and this can well this this restart will be insane. Just for Batabundi and Kamel, they crash in the second lap, I guess. Aircraft crash in the third lap, I guess. Second lap. Even fourth, I don't remember. And well, Savage, Bondi, and I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, mate. Will, the second Renault guy, was making a very good race. Some Pilar before the safety car were fighting, so pretty cool that we will see. So this is the tires that they put. Okay, so Savage, Bondi, will going to the finish maybe. thumbs by Twisty, big Twisty. Aircraft may be going to stop in lap. Oh man, I don't know. 18? Yeah, maybe 18, you know. To put mediums and going to the end. Iron Hammer didn't stop, man, with 7 laps in his heart, so will be cool and will be interesting what they're gonna do. Maybe he's gonna stop. He's going to stop in at lap. Bro, I don't know. Maybe lap 16, lap 17. So it will be pretty cool. Oh wait. So sorry for this. I am trying to Clincito,
¿Qué?
muéveme a general.
Bueno.
Haha. So safety car in this lap, maybe? No, another lap. Me tuve que retirar, Clincito, porque pues voy a so wait, sorry, porque necesito que esto se evalúe, así que como nadie lo va a evaluar, pues venga, me tocó a mí, porque qué más que puedo hacer yo. Listo, ahí está para que veas. Maybe de pronto Vigo se está entrando al Discord, así que vale, listo. Se ve bien, ¿cierto? Lap 11. We are still in the safety car. Wait. Okay, I am back. So, just Babatunde has a penalty, 5-second penalty. That was for a speed limit. Safety car in this lap. We are going to restart at lap 12. So this will be pretty cool, mate. The fastest lap right now is for aircraft with 1:38. Tell me, Clincito.
Te dejo que volvés tranquilo.
No, quédate, weón, quédate. No pasa nada.
No, lo que pasa es que de verdad necesito estar quieto porque me pican mucho las piernas.
¿Y a ti quién te está diciendo que te muevas?
O sea, me tengo que acostar en un lugar cómodo.
Bueno, entonces vete, la concha de tu madre.
Ya, andate a la puta que te parió.
No, que esto va a ser, esto se subirá. So let's go, we are restarting at Vietnam. Oh, Savage spawn! Savage spawn! We're gonna start with a spawn. Oh my god, it's Binala. Yellow is Binala. Oh, no, no, no. Take care, mate.
Ice chest.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, poor Savage. So, right now, Biggers, join in the chat. Join. Hi,
I
Biggers.
am so happy. Yeah, 1 second. I just need to get my headphones on and all hooked up, mate. I'm just unpacking everything literally as I'm very late circuit. My apologies about that one. How's it been going, mate, so far?
So, I was racing until lap 7, I guess, lap 8. I retired because nobody was recording or streaming the race, so I decided to record it. And I was commentating, and we had a safety car, Santiago Merlano DNF, so that make a safety car. We restarted, and Savage was leading, but at the restart he spawned. So this is it. Right now, Bond is leading.
You didn't commentate, Curse, our commentator, did you, from AM, Mr. Savage?
Yeah, Mr. Savage.
Damn, he's running P14 at the moment, exactly at the bend of the wheel. But Bondi there, Hugh Wheaton, Thumbs DK, Pilot Garbage, Toasty Aircraft, all the familiar faces here. And as you just heard there from Javier, unfortunately. Well, you know what, Javier, that was very admirable of you to step out of the car and jump up in the commentary box and hit that big red record button so that we can potentially have a look at the highlights of this race later on. So.
Yeah, I am going to upload this, so no problem. Ajay, stop. Why is it? What happened with Ajay?
Yep. I forgot to say, mate, como estás? Muy bien. I just got back from Panama City into the jungle. Well, it's actually a, it's called El Valle. You know what that means? The valley. It's an old volcano. So
Nice, mate.
you have a few of those in Colombia.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, bro, this day is terrible. AJ,
So
what?
Vietnam, definitely not one of those drivers' favorites as they go around what I call the test tube corner, because it looks like the bottom of a test tube. I don't even know if it has an official name or not, but I've named it. There's a couple of test tubes in this track, actually. There's one earlier. Down this back straight here at the moment. Red Bull's leading this race 1 and 2, Bondi and Thumbs DK on lap 13. So I got in time, mate. As I said, flew in a little late to Vietnam, but I'm here. This is the rice capital of the world, the largest rice producer. Vietnam supplies, I believe, up to 30 to 40% of the world's rice supplies. So, very important country when it comes to feeding billions of people around the world.
I know what you feel. I know what I'm just saying, mate. Bro, well. It's scary because I say the yellow flag. I say what happened? No, but no. What happened? Anything? Thumbs and Piles were battled before the safety car. Oh, Pile of Garbage spawned. Oh man, Pile of oh no.
That's Pile of Garbage, unfortunately. Pile of Garbage. Well, I think it's because Pile of Garbage doesn't have all his fans out there.
Yeah.
That he usually has. Pile of Garbage's girlfriend, Pile of Garbage's mum, Pile of Garbage's bestie. He has the whole family. They can't be watching Pile of Garbage this evening. They probably are sitting in the Pile of Garbage grandstand somewhere on the track there. But probably a little disappointment. There might be a few tears in the eyes of his family members as he's badly under big pressure from Bob because he's got those really overheated tires at the moment. That's what happens, doesn't it, when you spin there, Javier? You've got to get your tires cooled down a little bit and you don't have the traction because there's the McLaren going to be down the outside with the DRS, so it should be almost very, very easy to do that. And Pile of Garbage still can come back, but it's got wing damage.
Iron Hammer spawned too, and he retired. He retired of the race. He had from wing damage too. He spawned. I don't know
Iron
if
Hammer has
he.
retired, yeah. Teammate.
If he
AJ
crashed,
as
but-
well has retired from the session. So we've lost 2 retirements there. Iron Hammer I saw parked on the track somewhere that was.
Aircraft is making a lot of pressure on their wheel, so will be pretty cool to see in the straight what he's gonna do.
Yes, and by all means, sir, shout out something when you're excited in Spanish because this is a we obviously we're leagues all over the world. We actually have the AM Americas is actually being commentated sometimes in Japanese by one of the Japanese YouTube streamers. So you can do a little bit in Spanish as well.
Maybe,
cover
yes, why
all the
not?
major languages.
Why not, bro? An aircraft overtook Will to the third place. Aircraft crashed in the third lap. I don't remember good, and he had front wing damage. He needed to stop, so that's the reason why he was in the 6th place. So right now he's making his comeback. I don't know if I can say it like that. So
Yeah, that's correct. Comeback, exactly. Mounting and comeback, or yeah, mounting and comeback usually would be the phrase that you would say. You got the comeback is exactly right. You're coming back to where you wanted to be. Thumbs DK up 11 positions, mate, in this race, running behind Bondi, who has not gained or lost any positions, starting from P1, obviously, and still leading this race. But he might have pressure from Thumbsy in P11 soon. As it'll be in the DRS range.
We have a
Yellow.
yellow flag, but I don't know why.
That's somebody off. That's the Williams driver, it looks like. Is that pile of garbage making another error? No, it's not. That's somebody that stopped that on track. That's Kamel, maybe.
Bob?
No.
Is Bob? No.
Oh, that's Thumbs. Thumbsy's gone! What happened?
What happened with Thumbs? Oh my god!
Thumbs is... Yeah, through the third sector there. As they start navigating that... those bendy parts. I don't know what this track is actually called, but that's the Red Bull driver out of this session.
Oh,
who
man.
came from 11 positions up to P2 and about to challenge his teammate, and he has binned it somewhere or been tapped. Perhaps we'll find out from Thumbsy. And that means that a virtual safety car is deployed, and that means Lewis Mania will get in there and get a cheap pit stop.
Yeah.
Get out ahead of
this can be good for Luis. He changed for medium, so he's going to the end. Some people need to stop. Maybe Boyd is going to the end. I don't know. But I am for sure Aircraft, Toasty, the Zeus, Batabundi. Some people will need to stop again. And Luis Maya is going side by side against Bob, but he did a good overtake. So he need to start to push.
Yeah, it looks like the Racing Point driver of Thesis there is going to be putting it on Kamal. And that could be job done. It looks like it's job done as well. Kamal's also going to be looking at that pressure behind. This is a huge train forming now behind Thesis. And Toasty's also ready to be taking up pounds. Miller go on board with the Haas driver running in P4. Is he going to make a run on Wheaton? Yes, he does. That's past the commentator, but you got to be careful there. When you get past these commentators, you'll get commentator cursed by Wheaton later on. If you keep doing things like that. But Savage now making his way up into P7, mate, and he's all over the back of Baba. What is that? Baba Uncle?
Babatunde.
Babatunde. There you go. Thank you. But Babatunde's got a penalty.
Yeah, he has. Virtual safety car again.
Yeah, who's that for? Has anybody stopped on the track? No, they're not. Maybe somebody's just gone a little bit wide or lost a little bit of damage.
So, Trusty joining to the pits.
Oh,
Camel joining to the pits. That's pretty good for there, like Luis. So this is good. This is good news for there. The big loser for this train is the Zeus. He lost the 3 places. So it's sad for there. It's sad for him. Sorry. Savage he's making his comeback because he was leading the race. He was making a good race in the first 10 laps. He had an amazing start, so would be cool.
And now he's going to try to get on with it. Winey's Savage there at the moment. He's got those hard tyres on, so he can go to the end of this race. Well, will those drivers burn those tyres out ahead of him? I think they probably will. We shall see. So, yeah, mate, this is also going to cost you. And remember, on this track, it's a 33-second pit stop. So one thing you don't want to be visiting very often is the pits, because those 33 seconds, as you know, is going to hurt a lot of time.
Definitely, mate. So they need to be careful, and they need to know how or when they're gonna stop. Meanwhile, Babatunde is overtaking Will. What a good and risky overtake. being honest.
Just and you're a keyboard driver, and I deeply respect that because I'm a keyboard driver as well, but I'm horrible and you're good. Is this a easy track or a hard track for you on a keyboard?
I don't know, mate, because the first and the sector 2 is too easy. You don't have a lot of problems to make the curves, and virtual safety car again. What happened? I think that
Keep
is
an eye
coming.
on Savage. That's another virtual safety car, exactly. I don't see anybody else on track that's not causing any issues. So I guess it might be for somebody losing end plates or something.
Yeah, something crash. Someone crashed into the
Keep
wall,
an eye
maybe.
on Savage. So it's going to be either going to be team orders down in Renault because it's Wheaton and versus Savage. So the battle of the commentators, and they are held up by Barbie.
Baba.
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 They're held up by Barber under the virtual safety car. They can't pass, obviously, under the virtual safety car conditions, but it will be bunching them up, sticking to their deltas. And you get Savage. Looks like he wants to get past Wheaton here. He's trying to do everything. There's going to be, are there going to be orders?
Camel had
Race on.
Camel had a drive-through penalty. Sad for him. Renault guys, had you say it? They need to work together, you know.
They do, mate. They do because they're
Oh.
held up by that Ferrari. What happened?
Also will spawn at the exit of the curve. He lost the traction.
Guess what, mate? It looks like Savage is going to make a run on his teammate.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is it. Are they going to be team orders? They both had the DRS because they're both getting a tow from the Ferrari. Can they both get past the Ferrari in one?
Three white, maybe?
Look
No.
at this. It's going to be a a Ferrari's squashed in a Renault sandwich almost, but they've decided to back off for the corner. The Ferrari still is in P3, and it looks like a little bit of a twitch from Wheaton. He's lost a little bit of time there. He was helping here. As you said, they were working together, but maybe they worked a little bit too closely together on that one and might have compromised it. But Savage is now on the back of Ferrari. He wants to get past. He's got those tyres are going on. They must be falling off the cliff at the moment. What are those soft tyres? 9 laps on them? Surely.
Babatunde has 9 laps in his softs, and Savage has 8 laps in his hard tire. Will was so close to spawn, so he lost a bit of time. The Zeus joining to the pits. He's going to change his soft tire. Also, Camel, he's making the drive-through. This is very sad for him. So right now the battle is between Ferrari and Renault guy.
It is. It's Ferrari versus Renault power. You haven't really seen that this much this year. And look at the power from the Renault down the back straight. This is actually just one of the straights. He's got another straight to come up at the moment if he can navigate around the test tube section here. And that will give the DRS back to the Ferrari driver, who's going to try to send it up the inside here and close that door. Savage is saying no, thank you very much, sir. But Savage is going to be under a lot of pressure because the DRS, as you know, does not be activated down this back straight just yet. Until now, there it is. And that means that the Ferrari driver should be able to hold off Savage, even though he's in the dirty air and has the slipstream. But he's going to try to get a better braking point. And it looks like he has made the better braking point here. He's sized up his Challenger.
Yeah.
And he's up the road, mate. Up the road.
He lost the maybe Babatunde lost the reference to brake, and well, this happened. Also, Babatunde is I think that he's starting to have a couple of troubles with the tire, because he has 10 laps. Oh, he's joining to the pits. So right now maybe he's gonna put the game soft. An aircraft is second behind of Bondi. It will be pretty cool what is gonna do aircraft, you know, because he needs to stop. I don't think that he's going to
Serving
the
a
end.
penalty. Yeah, that's that penalty he has to serve. That's a drive-through penalty. And as I said, mate, and you know it, 33 seconds around here, and you're going to add 5 to that. That is going to hurt these drivers. He's going to drop all the way back to probably where Kamel is going to go past. And yes, he will. So there it is. He's going to be, oh well, because Barber's going to box, so he will actually gain. Sorry, he did box. My apologies. He's on P9. So Kamel's in P10, just ahead of Kamel actually. But he's going to be in this train here. But he's got those fresh tyres. So does Thesis. who's been held up now by Bob Beans. Bobby's got 10 laps on those hard tyres, which will take him to the end of the race, but against soft tyres, fresh out of the blankets. And here the Ferrari can make a run on both of these drivers down the back straight. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. He got past one, but one's not enough. He wants two. Bob is going as defensive as possible, but Bob is not getting that DRS range. Will be activated now, and that means the Ferrari driver on the fresh boots, that's Barbie, after just boxing, is now up into P7, making two fantastic overtakes.
Bob spawned and he crashed into the wall. He has several damage in his front wing. Maybe this maybe is red, you know, red front wing, you know. This maybe is that. Oh, so sad, mate.
Oh, Arcraft is in the box too. Quick pit stop there to put some fresh boots on, so the tyres are wearing off. Guess who is in P2 now? Savage, as you said, after having spin, falling all the way back to the field. Our commentator, our lead commentator of Alliant Motorsports, America's division, and also late night racing from last season, and also with Wheaton that joins him in not the box, but joins him in the same team.
So
And
cool.
Fuzzy's not here, actually racing, that does do the commentating as well, but Bondi's still leading this race, kind of dominating this race. I think Bondi has on the right tyres too. 12 laps on those hards will take him to the end, as well as Savage, as well as Wheaton. But Arcraft, look out, 2.9 seconds or 3 seconds behind Wheaton, but with fresh, grippy tyres, should be able to mount the challenge towards the end of the race, don't you think there, Javier?
So, you know, I was thinking maybe the big winner of these incidents and this virtual safety car is Savage, because Savage, after his spawn, he lost a lot of places. Right now he's second. He's cutting a lot of the gap between Bondi, but this will be pretty cool. What's going to the end, and
Yeah, go ahead.
Aircraft is closing the gap against Will, so maybe we're gonna have a battle for the third place, you know.
Well, I think we will. I think Arcraft is definitely going to be looking at battling here for trying to ruin Wheaton or Savage's day. He's definitely kind of going to ruin Bondi's day, because Bondi, I think, is just way too far up the field at the moment, 15 seconds, and been dominating this race. But isn't it interesting to see the commentators actually racing? This is, and obviously, even though this is just a, what do you call it, a practice session, a pre-season testing race, this is, if we're going to see what's going to come from Savage this season, I'd be curious. I wouldn't be too surprised to see that man tasting the champagne on the podium quite a few times this season.
I am proud that I will race with these guys, because this division has a lot of good players, good drivers. I race practically with the all players, and I'm happy. I am in this division, and I'm happy about that. But with this race, I am watching Bondi, Savage, Will, Aircraft, Luis, Ajay, Iron, and Aircraft overtook Will, but he lost the reference of the brake.
Oh yeah, Aircraft just cooked it a little bit too deep in the braking point. Wheaton come back. Wise old Wheaton has been commentating many races and been driving. Wheaton knows what to do in the undercut / overcut braking points there, but he will not get the DRS, because this is the tricky section here that I usually just pull my front wing straight into the wall and have to box for a new one. But Javier, at least you can do a lot better job than I can. Let's see whether or not Arcraft and Wheaton can do it. But Arcraft, remember, on 3 laps, fresh rubber, and he's right. Wheaton actually, because of the braking difference, because there's a tap into the wall, Arcraft may have copped a little bit of an end plate damage there. No, he didn't. He's lucky he gets away with it. Can come back now with the DRS range. Going to be a little bit too far out of the range for this one, as you go around this test tube corner here. Just a continuous big right-handed corner, go round and around and around and around. It feels like it's never going to end. They're going to be side by side. That means the inside line will go to the Renault, but Arcraft closes the door on that and gets a DRS tow, so win-win situation too for the Williams. He can get up the road there. He wants to catch Savage. 6 seconds to do it in basically 6 laps to go. I think he could.
So
I think Wheaton did a very good job defending as possibly he can, which may have helped Savage towards the end of this race, because it's definitely going to come down to the last couple of laps, and that battle that they had might have cost Arcraft the chance of getting P2.
Meanwhile, the Zeus and Camel were battling all the time. The last lap they overtook together 3 times. I saw it, and I don't know, mate. Because aircraft can close the gap. He has a better situation with the tires, and also I was thinking, Savage, Will, and Bondi has 14 and 13 laps with the hard tire, so they're gonna start to have a how can I say it? They're gonna start to suffer
Yeah.
with the hard
Say
tire,
it
you
in
know?
Spanish if you need to, mate. Say it in Spanish if you need to. It's fine. I don't mind. I probably will comprehend what you're saying in Spanish as well. But yeah, you're right. But keep an eye on Aircraft. He's lighting up the timing tables at the moment. There it is. He's lit up the timing tables in the ultimate fastest lap. Now, his last lap, a 137.4. Savage's last lap, a 139 flat. So you get the message. You can do the math on that. That's 1.5 seconds per lap. Now, he's currently 4 seconds down the road from Savage, so he will be catching him, and as I predicted, probably at lap 26. So you're going to see a great little battle towards the end of this race.
I was thinking the same, lap 26, meanwhile the Zeus and Camille are side by side. No, but they are still battling for the 8th place. Oh, the Zeus also spawned there. Oh, haha.
Yep, thank you very much, and everybody out there. Well, you're not out there live, but this Javier decided to. Obviously, he retired from the race. Unfortunately, obviously, thankfully, he doesn't lose any points because it's just preseason testing. But he retired from the race. And he decided, you know what? I love you guys. I love Formula One racing in the virtual world. So I will just click my button and hit the record and commentate it. And thank you very much for that. And then also inviting me in, as I just basically landed very last minute into Vietnam with you, and
no problem, mate. No problem. I appreciate it because I wanted to watch the race too, because I know these people is going to make a couple of battles, and we are watching it. Camel overtook the Zeus for the 8th place. Right now he's in the 8th place right now. But Batumde is closing the gap against Tosti, so I don't know if he's going to close the gap, but actually he's closing the gap. He was 6
he should be, mate. He's taking fastest laps now after again, and once again, last lap 137.3, 139 flat for Mr. Savage. So and it's only going to be within, I'd say, a 1 lap now that Aircrafty should get into the DRS range. We're not sure what his ERS is and how much also Savage has saved. I don't like to disclose that information if the drivers, actually the drivers can't hear what's going on at the moment, so we could disclose that information because they have no idea about the DRS situation. Let's do it. Let's disclose the DRS. I actually like for one time that they can actually disclose the ERS situation, because I'd like to do it live.
The ERS situation for you, Beagles, Savage has 37% in his battery. Meanwhile, Aircraft has 19% in his battery. So
Savage is saving, mate. Savage is saving because Aircraft is going to be in the DRS range right now. Almost 1 second flat as he goes through here. He gets the dirty air slipstream. He should be able to get it. He's now in the DRS range, and this is, I think, why Savage, commentator, also a very, very quick driver, obviously, as you can see, now is going to use that battery. He's got 41% of it. 45% because he has to go as defensive as possible because he only has basically 2 laps to go to try to defend Aircraft off. This is what the situation will be. Bondi will win this race pending Bondi finishes it. I think Bondi's definitely going to finish this one in P1. And Savage, that's the challenge. Savage wants that P2. He wants to make his way back up to the field, and he's just got to defend. What do you do, Javier, to defend in this situation if you're Savage?
So thinking about this, I was going to let him pass and try to attack in the long and straight to win the position, and the rest of the track defend all possible, because clearly the person who has better rim, who has better tires, who has better things to get the second place is Aircraft,
Exactly. Well, there you go. Aircraft is saving a bit of battery now. He's up 24%. at the moment. Savage has got 22, so Savage is burning it to try to get out of that, and we knew this. There's great tactics there between the two drivers, because this is going to come down now to the management of the fuel, the management of the ERS, and also the management of where you're going to attack. So do you want to be the receiver of the DRS, or do you want to be the gainer of the DRS? Because we all know in Vietnam that if a DRS will give you that 17 km/h advantage once that letterbox opens, and it's very hard to defend against because you're gonna have to burn a lot of ERS to do that. But if you can do it at the right time at the right place, Savage can defend his P2. Aircraft knows it. Aircraft has the advantage in the tires, but they're pretty much even Stevens when it comes to the advantage of the ERS, and the fuel situation isn't a problem for these drivers. So there will be. Aircraft has time, and I think at the moment he's going to be sizing up. He's probably, because he's been following this Renault, he's going to see where Savage is taking his racing line. Some of the drivers take a little bit of a different racing line. They're spotting the apexes in different places. Savage also has to remember to put his car in all the right places so that you don't want to give your opponent a chance. And this is a run now, Aircraft. What do you think, Javier? Could this be it?
Oof, I don't know, because they are going to... yeah. Aircraft overtook. So... I don't know. I was thinking that Aircraft was waiting to the last lap to get past him, but he actually do. And he has not ERS, so this will be pretty cool to know, because right now Savage need to attack him and need to pass him, but I think that Aircraft is far, so no. Craft remained the second place, so you know, for me this...
Yeah, but Aircraft has burned through more ERS, mate, as well. Remember, Savage is in the DRS range, so I think this is going to definitely come down to basically this lap that's coming up right now. It has to, because we're getting to the last lap there. Bondi doesn't have to worry about this at the moment. He's 14 seconds up the road. He's not a pit stop, but he is definitely not under pressure. The people that are under pressure at the moment are Aircraft and Savage. This is going to be an absolutely thrilling finish there. Savage is a little bit of a lock-up going through that turn here, and now they're going to cross the line, and they're going to start the final lap of this race. Will it be... Who will be P2? That's the question. Will it be Aircraft or will it be Savage? Penalties will not apply to these drivers because they don't have any penalties. They've been fantastic, haven't they, mate? Absolutely no penalty situations for any of the drivers. Pile of Garbage still in the race there, running in P10. Good old Pile, doing it for his fans, his family, his friends. But the battle that we have to watch right now is that battle. Savage has now dropped out of DRS range. This could hurt him. Aircraft has turned everything he has up right now, burning every little thing. His ERS is almost depleted. It feels like your cell phone battery at the end of a full day's work. The battery indicator's coming up saying, I have nothing left, sir. I have nothing left. Your phone's about to go flat. Your car is about to go flat. Can Savage get in the DRS range? And he's burning it all up as well. I think you're right, mate. I don't think he can do it now.
No. He didn't get the DRS, so for me this is GG. Was an incredible battle and was an incredible race for both, you know, because both crashed in the first 10 laps. Savage spun at the restart of the race. So look there, they look there. Where is there? So right now,
exactly.
Bondi.
Yeah, that strategy. I think the Aircraft strategy had paid off towards the end there, because he made that extra pit stop to box as Bondi wins the race here for the pre-season testing. Congratulations. We didn't give you much airtime there, Bondi, because basically you're just too far out and dominated this race from start to finish. But yeah, I have to give Aircraft as probably one of the best strategies for the day that I saw anyway, for coming a little late there, because by taking that extra box towards the end there on those soft tires, he managed to get ahead of both of those Renault drivers, so that strategy paid off very well. But obviously Savage had to make his way through the field after, I believe you said, a spin from the start that I missed. So good on Savage for doing that, and obviously his teammate there for rounding out P4. Lewis making his way up into P5. Good job there, Toasty. P6. Barbie P7. Kamal, Thesis, Pile of Garbage will round out your drivers, and obviously there's the rest of the retirements there. Bob, we saw retiring a little earlier on there with those hard tires there. Thumbs DK, we're not quite sure what happened with Thumbsy or Iron Hammer. AJ, Javier, well, you can explain what happened. Yours, as you did earlier, Santiago and Karen Smith, is it?
Well, with Karen Smith, he spun, and maybe he he crashed into the wall and he gets the DNF because he makes a virtual safety car. Santiago Merlano was the person who made the safety car. He crashed too into the wall. So that's it. And thumbs, I don't know, because we were there and we were searching who was the reason to make the virtual safety car, and when we were watching, thumbs was DNF. So I don't know, maybe he crashed into the wall too. So it's pretty sad for him, you know, because he was making a good race. I was racing with him, and he was racing with pile of garbage the first 10 laps. So that's it. So sad for a couple of players, because was making a very good race, but Vietnam is a track that if you don't take care with the wall and you don't go carefully, the wall is waiting for you. So maybe that.
Exactly. Would you like to read through, Javier, the race order results there officially for the last time for everybody?
Okay, our first winner in Division 2 in the pre-season test is Bondi with the Red Bull Racing. He started first and he finished first. Aircraft finished second, starting in the 7th place. Congratulations for him. Savage finished third. Will and Luis finished are the guys who finished the top 5. Later is Twisty, Babatunde, Camel, the Zeus, Pile. They closed the top 10. Bob, Toms, Iron, Ajay, me, myself, Santiago Merlano, Karen Smith are the people who finished out of the top 10. So congrats for all, and this was a good race, you know.
It was, Javier, it was. Thank you very much for inviting me in absolutely last minute. So we'll be looking forward to more of this action, and perhaps if you do hopefully not retire from any of the future races, you can come and join us up into the commentary box as we get underway for the real racing that will be occurring. I don't have that calendar up for me at the moment, though. I'm not sure if you have that information, as this will be a race replay. Unfortunately, we did not do this live because I didn't have an opportunity also to broadcast it because I was literally on a road traveling.
Yeah, you know, but no problem.
From a laptop. But Javier, final last words to everybody in Spanish, please. We would like to be able to give some of the juicy language and some of the juicy commentary stuff that we could probably use for promotion videos and stuff like that of Alliant Motorsports America, because we are a worldwide division, so a bit of Spanish in there would be great.
Okay, I'm going to do it. So, muchas gracias a todos por ver la carrera. Muchas gracias a los que vieron esto en referido. Sigan a Alliant Motorsports América, es una gran liga, se las recomiendo que entren, que estén ahí. Es una gran liga, grandes competidores, grandes divisiones, grandes personas se encuentran allí, una gran comunidad puedes encontrar. Entonces, únanse, espero se hayan divertido con esta carrera, espero la hayan disfrutado. Nos veremos en la primera ronda de la Alliant Motorsports América para la División 2, que va a ser en la otra semana, la verdad. Así que nada, espero hayan disfrutado y nos vemos en la siguiente transmisión, muchachos. Good luck, GG.